We'll give him his 5-minute head start.
Remaining opening titles: Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Trey Parker, Pierre Coffin, Miranda Cosgrove, Steve Coogan, Jenny Slate, Dana Gayer, Nev Sherrill, and Julie Andrews. Credits appear with sequences of Rue and Drew outwitting each other. Directed by Pierre Coffin, Kyle Balda. Produced by Chris Meledandri, PGA, Janet Healy, PGA. Written by Cinco Paul and Ken Dario. Co-directed by Eric Guillaume. Executive producer Chris Renaud. Edited by Claire Dodgson. Score by Heitor Pereira. Original songs and themes by Pharrell Williams. Computer graphics supervisors Bruno Schafar, Frank Baradak. Associate producers Robert Taylor, Brett Hoffman. Production supervisor Natalie Van Coenberger. Art director Olivier Adams. Character designers Eric Guillaume, Carter Goodrich. Animation directors Bruno Desquier, Julien Sauret. Supervising animators Hikam Arfaoui, Pierre Avon, Cécile Rosette, Christophe Delisle, Pierre-François Duhamel. Supervising animators Basile Heiderscheid, Ludovic Rose, Ludovic Savonnière, Jack Vanderbroele. Animation technical supervisors Steve Alves, Christelle Jolin. Crowd supervisors Florent de la Taille. Layout cinematography supervisor Regis Schuler. Technical layout supervisor Guy Paris. Lighting and compositing supervisor Nicolas Braque. Lighting and compositing co-supervisors Damien Viate, Florian Bestel. Effects supervisor Milo Ricaron. Character supervisors, modeling, Jérôme Gordon. Surfacing, Benjamin Fournet. Rigging, Mathieu Lemieux. Character effects, Milan Vukasovic. Mathieu Pibolo. Hair and fur, Loïc Salmon. Olivier Lufin. Set supervisors, modeling, Axel de Kuman. Rigging, Guillaume Boudville. Surfacing, Pierre Lopez. Set dressing, Florence Puzzola. Stereo supervisor, John R.A. Benson. Stereo compositing supervisor, Benoit Philippon. Pipeline supervisor, Julien Dupourterre. Assistant computer graphics supervisors, Jérôme Arthuis, Damien Belleton, David Pelle. Head of technology, Bruno Mahe. Head of production, Christelle Balcon. Illumination MacGuff Senior Executive, Jacques Bled. Character animation and computer graphics by Illumination MacGuff. Credits roll. Associate production supervisor, Beatrice Lemunec. Cast, Steve Carell as Gru. Steve Carell as Drew. Kristen Wiig as Lucy. Trey Parker as Balthazar Bratt. Miranda Cosgrove as Margot. Dana Gayer as Edith. Nev Sherrill as Agnes. Pierre Coffin as Minions, Steve Coogan as Fritz, Julie Andrews as Gru's mom, Jenny Slate as Valerie Da Vinci, Michael Beatty as TV show host, Andy Nyman as Clive the Robot, Adrian Ciscato as Nico, Michael Beatty as Scar-Faced Man, Brian T. Delaney as commercial announcer, Steve Coogan as Silas Ramsbottom, Pierre Coffin as museum director, Katya Saponenko as Nico's mother, Brian T. Delaney as military officer, Ken Dario as celebrity, Jude Alpers as commercial kid, Corey Walls as Vincenzo, Sophie M. Siadatpour as little girl. Additional voices, Lori Allen, Stephanie de Moti, Carlos Alazraki, Bruno Desquier, Kyle Balda, Teresa Gonzel, Bob Bergen, Jess Harnell, Greg Berger, John Cassier, Pierre Coffin, Mona Marshall, John Seigan, Lorraine Newman, Brian T. Delaney, Jan Rabson, Bill Farmer, Mindy Sterling, Danny Mann, Tara Strong, Jim Ward. Associate editors Rachel Brennan, Zureen Aints, Gilad Carmel. First assistant editors Romana Chikova, Scott A. Jacobs, Lisa Phillips. Second assistant editor Orion Fernando. Editorial production supervisors Leah Abate, Stephanie de Moti. Story artists Marco Olar, Cinzia Angelini, Nima Azarba, Guy Bar Ele, Justine Bonnard, Gerard Chirico, Eric Delbecq, Antoine Ettori, Sergei Kuchnerov, Habib Luate, Nolwenn Roberts, Darren Webb. Take My Breath Away, written by Giorgio G. Moroder, Tom Whitlock, performed by Berlin. Bad, written and performed by Michael Jackson. Bad, dance extended mix includes False Fade, written and performed by Michael Jackson. Sussudio, written and performed by Phil Collins. Jump, written by Edward Van Halen, Alex Van Halen, David Lee Roth. Happy Birthday, traditional. Maria, Pablo Flores, Spanglish Radio Edit. Written by Casey Porter, Luis Gomez Escobar, Ian Blake. Performed by Ricky Martin. Fight Night, written by Antoine Arnold, K-Ball, K. Cephas, Quavius Marshall, performed by Migos. Despicable Me, written and performed by Pharrell Williams. Take On Me, written by Magna Furuholmen, Morten Harket, Paul Vakhtar, performed by Aha. There's Something Special, written and performed by Pharrell Williams. Garota de Ipanema, written by Antonio Carlos Jobim, Vinicius de Moraes. Fun, 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 written and performed by Pharrell Williams. Chuck Berry, written and performed by Pharrell Williams. I Am the Very Model of a Modern Major General, written by W.S. Gilbert, Arthur Sullivan. Freedom, written by Pharrell Williams, Vincent Brown, Anthony Criss, Kier Gist, performed by Pharrell Williams. Physical, written by Steve Kipner, Terry Shattuck, performed by Olivia Newton-John. Do It, written and performed by Pharrell Williams. 99 Luftballons, written by Carlo Kargas, Jornue Fahrenkrog Peterson, performed by Nina. 99 Red Balloons, written by Carlo Kargas, Jornue Fahrenkrog Peterson, Kevin McAlia. 99 Bottles of Beer, traditional. Into the Groove, written by Madonna, Stephen Bray, performed by Madonna. Money for Nothing, written by Mark Knopfler, Gordon Sumner, performed by Dire Straits. Hug Me, written by Pharrell Williams, performed by Pharrell Williams and Trey Parker. Yellow Light, written and performed by Pharrell Williams. This motion picture used sustainability strategies to reduce its carbon emissions and environmental impact. Green is universal. Copyright 2017 Universal Studios, all rights reserved. Animated Universal Studios logo, copyright 2013. Universal Studios is the author of this motion picture for purposes of the Berne Convention and all national laws giving effect thereto. This motion picture is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution. The characters and events depicted in this photoplay are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. This film has been described by the Media Access Group at WGBH with funding from Universal Pictures. Read by Leilani Jones-Wilmore. For more information about motion picture access, visit our website at access.wgbh.org.